All right, what's up, everybody? Sunday, August 25th. It is 3:31. Air temp is 68 degrees. I just drove through a gully washer of a rainstorm getting out here. Truthfully, I didn't really want to come out here today. One, because it's been raining all day, and when it rains all day and it's cool like this, I don't want to leave my chair. And secondly, because I just got done eating a big old fat steak. Home team doesn't get very motivated after he's got a full gut. But I wanted to get out here today after this front. It's been east, northeast winds all day. Not really the best conditions to try to go fish in, especially post front. Well, you guys know how it's been the past couple days around here around the metro. But I want to get down here to the spillway below Prairie Lee. I haven't been out here this year. Basically just gonna see what I can get into. Hopefully I can get into something. I got minimal tackle. I got 4 rods, one with a jig, one with a Ned rig, one with a spinnerbait, and 1 topwater rod. Hopefully with this cloudy overcast day I can find a spinnerbait bite, maybe a topwater bite. And you guys will be mounted up on the chest cam today. Alright, see you in a little bit. Alright everybody, time to turn into a billy goat and get down there by the water. Let's see how this works out. Don't exactly remember it being quite this steep. I'm gonna be throwing this 1/2 ounce War Eagle spinnerbait. It's got just a paddle tail trailer on it. Trailer hook, nothing fancy. Water's nice and clear. I figured it would be down here, at least till the water starts coming over the spillway anyways, from Prairie Lee down into here. As you can tell, it's still raining. Sat in my truck for almost half an hour. Got tired of sitting there. Checked the radar. It looked like this was coming to an end, so I said, might as well get on it. You guys have never been down here, this is what it looks like. Pretty neat. Fish. We got a fish. Skinny fish, but it's a fish. Boy, this guy has had a rough going life. Skinny, broken bottom jaw, not on top of his head, but fish is a fish. We're gonna take it, right? Trailer hook got him on that one. If anybody's curious, this is one of my most favorite colors to throw around the metro. It's called Golden Shiner. Awesome color. I'm throwing this on a 6-foot, 9-inch Abu Garcia Vengeance rod, medium heavy. The reel is an Abu Garcia Pro Max, 8 bearings, nothing fancy, nothing super expensive. I think I paid 50 bucks for the rod on eBay. I think I spent the same price for the reel on eBay. I buy a lot of stuff on eBay just because you can normally find it cheaper. It's spooled up with Berkeley Vanish 100% fluorocarbon. Just about every rod and reel I own is spooled up with fluorocarbon, minus a topwater rod, which I have mono on. And I also have one rod that I have braid on to throw, Carolina rig, and also so I can get out there and chuck a frog around. And when it comes to a spinnerbait, as soon as it hits the water, depending on what depth I'm fishing, let it sink, let it not sink, but on that first soon as I lock the reel up, I always try to pop it, get that skirt looking right. I'd go down a little bit farther towards the spillway, but there's a guy and lady down there fishing. I believe they're probably catfishing. Good time to pick to go do it. But I don't want to be rude. I want to give them their space. So we're going to start here. We're going to work our way down and possibly around, just depending on how well this goes. Well, I've gotten bumped a couple times along this stretch, but they're not really committing to it. So try the Ned rig, maybe something a little bit slower. Sun's starting to come out now. Wind's picking up just a little bit. My shirt's soaked, which is totally awesome. These are where the exit tubes are, because Prairie Lee is right up there. That's the spillway from Prairie Lee. This is more of like a collecting pool. And then what happens is there's tubes here that go underneath Colburn and then proceed to dump into Lake Jacomo. And I've heard stories that if there's enough water flowing, white bass will come up in here from Jacomo and get the feed bag going. Whites are attracted to water flow and fresh forage. I have noticed that the farther I've come down closer to these tubes, the water is dirtier, not just on top, but also in the water column. Oh, we had a fish, missed it. Nada. Well, this is about as exciting as getting a molar pulled. Fish. He's little and he's gone. What was that? Got to. Who wouldn't? Probably just a carp, but of course, let's wrap me up in the stuff. There's a fish in there somewhere. That would be my luck. So we just lost a fish. Now it's time to get re-rigged back up. These are what I'm using. And I just brought just a few selections of baits, soft Ned baits. I had the hot snakes on. I think I'm gonna stick with it, even though it's not producing that well. The water's got a good dinge. I mean, it's clear, but it's got a good dinge to it. Now I'm gonna show you how I do this. Just broke one off, and then put the hook in the center, feed it down to about right there, pop my hook out, slide it up on the keeper, just about straight. I like to tie the polymer knot. Once it gets nice and snug, what I like to do is I will pull on the tag end only instead of the main line. Helps keep down on friction on that main line. Trim your tag end up. Simple polymer knot. turn back into a mountain goat and go farther down. Truthfully, when I came out here, I didn't think I was gonna catch anything. The fronts that have been coming in and out today, I mean, at least I've gotten a few bites. Work my way back over to where those tubes are. And then I think I'm gonna head up to the truck and we'll go find somewhere else. That and your boy needs a drink. So depressing when you come out here, not just here, but anywhere, and you catch one within the first 5 minutes, you go, oh yeah, this is gonna be great. All right, everybody, made it back to the truck. I need a drink, because truthfully, I am one sweaty beast. I'm gonna go find something else for us to get into. Next spot. This doesn't look familiar to anybody. We are in the parking lot of the marina at Jacomo. There's some deer right there in the woods. We are going to sneak down here in Spider City and see if we can't rustle up some bass from a place you can't fish with a boat. We just about made it down. Only about killed myself 2 or 3 times. Nothing better than getting down here and seeing a school of bait fish. I would imagine that this doesn't see too much pressure, considering nobody really wants to walk through the weeds. There's all kinds of schooling action going on back here. This is when you hope the reward is worth the walk. Not a lot of people know it, but back in the old day when the old dock was still in use, they sunk that dock back here in this very cove to provide structure. And it was an easy way to get rid of it. Instead of having to pay to dispose it, let's just sink it. Makes sense to me. Probably one of the deer that I jumped when I was coming down here. Looks like he's just out there playing around. I mean, this cove back here is just alive. Just nothing. You can't tell me you didn't see that. Looked like a real small white coming up out of the water. And this cove is just loaded with bait fish. You wouldn't think it'd be so hard to. Got him. Largemouth. He ain't no record breaker, but hey yo. Come on, little buddy. He's fun. There he goes. What are you guys thinking? Out here chasing shad. They don't appear to be too big. I'm thinking this guy right here. We got a little one. What do we got? Little largemouth. Super not exciting. But from what I can tell, this is what's back there, what's back here chasing these shad around. Got another one. Mixed in. Come on, little guy. Nothing special, but they're all fun. And the way today's been going with the weather and whatnot, I didn't figure I'd catch anything, so anyone's blessing. What I caught them on, the second one I've caught on this, is I got this at a pawn shop for a whopping $1. Unsure of the brand, but it runs true, straight for $1. Who can argue with that? Oh, very next cast. I don't know what it is, but it's a fighter. It's got some size to it, that's for sure. Oh, well, it was a catfish. Man, he knocked the junk off of that one. Getting pretty close to 8. I have to go to work in the morning. And my job, I gotta be there before the chickens crow. So I'm gonna make a few more casts, get out of here. Normally the hill to get down here isn't that bad, but everything's wet. So I have a feeling it's gonna be like going up Mount Kilimanjaro here in a second. Fish on. Oh, sorry, buddy. That's gonna be it for today. Considering the situations, the 5 or 6 fish that I did end up catching, I'm pretty happy with. I think on a day where you got fronts in and out, wrong wind conditions, I'm pretty happy with it. Make sure to subscribe to us on Mahoney Outdoors on YouTube. Also check us out on Facebook, Mahoney Outdoors, and Lee Summit Area Fishing on Facebook. I'm Thomas. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Happy fishing, everybody.